2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Miami Heat at FTX Arena. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Last season, Bam Adebayo signed that 5-year max extension, the richest contract in Miami Heat franchise history. He said of this team, they're going to push you no matter what. Whether you've got $160 million or you've got 1.5, we all get treated the same. And that's what I love about this organization. Kevin?
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for James Harden.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the center position. And for the Heat, out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Lee in at the point. And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count.
Here's Adebayo. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Harden against Lee. A 3-ball. Harden can't hit. Butler with the ball. Ball's knocked loose. The pass to Adebayo. Hero with it. Harris is there. Here's Adebayo. Good on the baseline, J.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. I had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
To the inside. Here's Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now, here's Adebayo. He had 15 points last outing. On the wing, Irving. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
Outside, Butler kicks to Morris. Lee outside. And it's blocked. And here is Durant. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Irving passes to Durant. Over Lee. Misses off the left iron.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
Two shots. Relax on the first. Two.
And he makes the first. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off, comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
And so he makes both from the line.
How about during his third season, Bam Adebayo took the leap, named an all-star for the first time. Bam was huge in the 2020 bubble, helping the Heat reach the NBA Finals.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
And let's quickly take a look at the stats for Harden. He's been more than solid over the last month, averaging about 15 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Lee finds Butler. From the high post. Miami no good on that time either.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Here's KD. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant's is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
Butler feeling it out a bit. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Harden dishes to Durant. Outside Irving. Inside Claxton. No good. Shot missing. And Miami the other way now. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Here is Harden following the basket by Markieff Morris. Durant in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Heat leading by 3. Lee outside. Here's Morris. No good off the back of the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Durant kicks to Irving. Durant against Adebayo. Durant the pass to Irving. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Irving's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nets. Harden against Lee. Dishes it to Butler. Wide open look. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Harden the pass to KD. And the Nets another 3.
Focus, intense focus. Durant has bundles of it. Once he catches the rock, the first thing on his mind is let it go.
Outside Butler. Passes to Hero. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here is Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 6. KD on the wing. Covered by Morris.
nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Lee finds Morris. Now here's Butler. And they double up Butler. Over Irving. And it's Butler missing. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against Memphis.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Now, Hero, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Hero passes to Adebayo. Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. Kevin Durant is second.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Two. Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good. Adebayo. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Duncan Robinson comes in for Hero. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in. And Adebayo drops them both. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Irving against Robinson. Irving's shot is good.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Lee outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the layup is good.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Harden up top, covered by Lee. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Now here's Lee. 20 points for him last game against New York.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 6.
You know, sometimes it seems as though Butler enjoys scoring through contact more. Welcomes the challenge of converting in difficult circumstances.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Oladipo, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Mann comes in for Harris. Brown, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Mills in for James Harden. Now here's Mills. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's Mann. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Heat leading by 4. Outside Robinson. Good. And it's Mills with the ball for the Nets. Pass to Mann. For the 3. And they recover it. Griffin kicks to Mills. There's the triple. And it's Miami with the rebound. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Trying to end the drought. Dedmon with the block. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And the Heat making a change here. Tucker's checked in. The Nets working the ball around now. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Mills from the arc. Rebounded by Tucker.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Lee against Aldridge. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
The defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
You know, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Well, I love that attack mentality. Get in there and force the officials to make a call.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Poked loose. Griffin dishes to Brown. And they pick up 2.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
The Heat leading by 10. 1:58 left to play here in the first. Robinson finds Dedmon. On the wing, Lee puts it up from 12. A rebound by the Nets. Mills looking it over. Pass to Mann. Dedmon with the block. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. That one falls. And the Heat lead by 12.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Brown. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
Oladipo, the pass to Robinson. Oladipo against Brown. Clock at 6. Fires from the wing. Oladipo misses. Nets trail by 12. Griffin kicks to Mills. Griffin down low, working on Lee. Low block shot, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And good that time. And it's 7 points for Robinson.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Mills. No points in the game yet for him. Launches it. It doesn't go for him. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Heat lead by 14. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And selected 13th back in 2019, Tyler Hero, highly valued by this Miami Heat franchise.
I had a great opportunity from really day one. You know, coaches and my teammates all trust me. It's just the beginning, just continue to get better. It's a long season, a long road ahead.
He's right. Still just getting started, but many feel his upside is special.
Well, I mean, he's never been intimidated by this level. Tremendous confidence in his abilities, and that's a great foundation.
And we return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Lee out there with Oladipo. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Tucker in at the 4-man position. First one falls for him. Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen Clark the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Brown. And there's the pass to Man. Durant trying to break free. Some solid defense from Robinson.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Count it. Good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here's Oladipo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Passes it to Hero. Here's the three. The shot comes out, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Pass to Man. From down in the low post, it goes. Man's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Oladipo outside. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, Victor Oladipo, an explosive athlete, and is dangerous above the rim.
Outside, KD. Driving to the basket. Man gets the bucket. Man's got 6 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Hero passes to Oladipo. Dedmon trying to break free. Some solid defense from Brown. Nets trail by 14. And Mills kicks to Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
The first free throw is good.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Markieff Morris is checked in for the Heat. Jimmy Butler comes in for Robinson. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Johnson. Harris comes in for Mann. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brown. And it's Harden in for Patty Mills.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
Irving with the steal. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Here's Durant. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. KD's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Miami with the ball. It's an 8-point differential. Outside Butler. Feeds to Morris. Durant with the steal. Irving attacking. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. That's 12 points for Kyrie Irving. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Shots good by Butler.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
I love the fact there's no quitting. I mean, they know they can't cut the lead down all at once. They're not trying to bite off too big a piece of the pie. They're chipping away at it, just banging at that rock, and trying to chip away at it. And so far, so good.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Down low, stolen by Durant.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul. Harden against Oladipo. Harden the pass to Claxton. It's stolen by Adebayo.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Greg, you're just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
And the first one at the line is good. When he's right, Clark, Oladipo can take over a game with his athleticism.
Well, you think about it, Kevin. This guy notched a 42-inch vertical at the draft combine. He's a really outstanding all-around athlete, a bit like Russell Westbrook in that regard, and he's got an aggressive streak in him as well.
He doesn't get the second one.
Hey, from role player to bona fide star, the jump Oladipo has taken has been outstanding. And he's not done yet, folks. He's continuing to grow.
This one for three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Now, here is Harden. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Harden against Butler. Not going to go that time. Good D by Harden. KD fishes to Harden. Durant feeling it out a bit. Six to shoot from 15 feet away. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Timeout called the Heat. Lee's checked in for Oladipo. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. Butler against Harden. Shots good by Butler. Butler's got 10.
Takes some handles for Butler to get the look he wants. Fun to see him create off the dribble like that.
Harden up top, covered by Lee. Harden's shot is off.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Hey, you got it like that aggressiveness of Butler. I mean, slicing inside and finishing with the dunk. Come on now. That's well done.
Now here's Adebayo. He's got 8. Lee finds Adebayo. Over Harris. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Lee. Lee's got 4 assists in the game. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Miami?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
And here is Butler. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Lee against Griffin. There's Hero with the 3. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. Trailing by 10. Again, the Nets for 2.
You know, he's not just a spot-up shooter, guys. Joe Harris can score off the dribble, too.
Butler against Harris. Step back shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 14 points for him.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Now, here's Irving. He had 22 points in the win against Memphis.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
The first one falls.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and speed. Boy, what a journey it's been for Irving. An all-star, a champion. He's played on the U.S. national team. And even did a little acting along the way.
And that one drops.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here is Irving. 14 points for him.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lee against Aldridge. Lee passes to Adebayo. 2 points. That one goes. And it's a 12-point Heat lead.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Here's Irving, and Adebayo sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in, and a switch here for Brooklyn. Mann's checked in for Harris. Here's Irving. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Irving's got 16.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Butler. That one drops for him. And the Heat lead by 12.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
A great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Lee. Here's Adebayo. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now here's Lee. He's got 5. He dishes it to Morris. He kicks it to Butler. Over Irving. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here is Harden. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And the shot goes in. Lee's got 7.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
And so it's Miami. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Starting off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Lee against Harden. Shoots the 3. Good on the triple. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
There are very few that drop long-range bombs better than James Harden. I mean, he's automatic from out there, off the dribble or catch.
Now, here's Butler. Here's Adebayo. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
One shot.
Nets trail by 11. Harden surveying the D. And he converts the layup. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
Morris kicks to Butler. Over Harris. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
The Heat leading by 7. Lee passes to Adebayo. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. .90 seconds now into the second half. Butler finds Morris. Now Hero. Fires it up.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And again, it's the Heat missing. Harris passes to Durant. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 18 points for KD.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. From deep. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Irving.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Heat. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Now here's Durant. He's got 18.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Free t-shirt. Make some noise.
And the Heat with some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Morris. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Saban Lee. Butler finds Oladipo. Back to Butler. Pass to Tucker to stop the drought. The shot missing. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. KD's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here we go. Oh!
Oh! Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for James Harden. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Heat have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Hero passes to Butler. Buries it down low. Butler's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
What a nice touch on the floater. Butler has perfected that shot, has it down to a science.
The drive by.
Great goodness! That was special.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Here's Mills following the score by Miami. Shoots over Tucker, and there's KD. That's good on the assist by Mills. Durant's got the lead up to 2 now for Brooklyn. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They host the Kings after this game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Shots good by Dedmon. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Now Mills. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now Hero. The dish now to Butler. Hero with it. Here's the teardrop. It's deflected, and he recovers it. They now take the lead. Hero's got 9 points. It's a close game here in Miami. And here is KD. 24 points for him. And that one, good. KD's got 10 points in the quarter. Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Hero with it. Brown on him. Shots good by Hero. He's got 11.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Now here's Mills. Outside Durant. They get the rebound. Claxton with the bucket.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Somebody make some noise.
Robinson's checked in for Oladipo. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mann comes in for Joe Harris. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Hero passes to Butler. The 10-footer. And with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Brown, good. And the Nets lead by 2.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
And Butler gets it to go.
Boy, the energetic, active play from Butler on offense so far has been terrific. He really loves stepping up for his team.
Now here's Durant. He's got 26. Here's Mann. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them. And we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
At the line, Robinson.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Robinson. Brooklyn trailing. Now Mills. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there's the call on Durant. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
The Nets making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Outside Butler. The pass to Hero. 3-pointer. Sinks the triple. Hero's got 9 points now in the quarter.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
And Mills kicks to Johnson. Brown outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Miami.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
I've been impressed with how well they've penetrated tonight, too.
That free throw good from Brown. And some changes here for the Heat. Bam Adebayo comes in for Dwayne Dedmon. And Morris subbed in for P.J. Tucker. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin comes in for Johnson. And Brown drops them both. Now Hero. He's got 14. Passes it to Adebayo. Over Claxton. Got a hand on it. Here's Mann. He's got 11. And Butler sends it back.
He's one of the most feared wing defenders in the league. Butler rejecting the shot. Beautiful.
To the middle. Morris against Griffin. Morris passes to Hero. Just 5 to shoot from the arc. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Now here is Robinson. He's got 10, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Heat making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Out left to the wing. Mills with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And again, it's the Nets missing. To the paint. Miami again turning it over. So for the Nets, Irving's checked in for Brown, and James Harden has subbed in for Patty Mills. Here is Harden. 8 points for him. Teardrop shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Harden's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Robinson left side. Pass to Hero. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
And here's Harden. 10 points for him. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Circus shots, creative shots. They're a specialty for Harden. There's a reason why he's won a few scoring titles. He knows how to get it in the basket.
Outside Robinson. Now Hero. Defense is right there. High arcing shot, and it's good on the way in. Hero's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
KD against Adebayo. Count that one.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
The Nets have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. The free throw drops for Durant.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now Hero. 16 points for him. Count it. Hero's got 13 points in the second half.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now Durant. He has 29. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Durant's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Heat, they've got Adebayo, Duncan Robinson out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Lee in at the 1. Here is Harden, following the basket by Markieff Morris. Here's Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Pass to Claxton. Durant for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
At the line, Adebayo.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2. Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Harris is checked in for Terrence Mann. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Durant, the pass to Harden. Harden draws the double, and here's Harris from the arc. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 8 now on the night. Miami's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got the game tied up here for Miami.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Stolen by Robinson. In transition, here comes Miami. Robinson's got the ball. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Durant with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Harris against Lee. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Hero kicks to Robinson. 5 on the clock. From deep. Hero, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. A 2-point game. Irving dishes to Harden. To the inside. Here's Claxton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Down low, here's Hero. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And that one's good.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
Here's Lee. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Claxton the pass to KD. Kicks it to Harden. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in. Harden's got 11 in the second half. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Brooklyn?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. And they double up Butler. He feeds it to Lee. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lee's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here is Harden. Morris with the block. Now, here's Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Inside, here's Morris. And the layup falls. And the Heat lead by 2.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Harden against Lee. Harris kicks to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. And the pass to Claxton. And here's Harden for 3. Offensive rebound. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Mills, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
One shot.
Jimmy Butler's work ethic is really impressive. I mean, it seems like he never stops improving his game and looking for ways to be more effective on the floor, and that's why he's been as good as he's been so far in his career.
Irving against Robinson. He kicks to Lee. Pass to Morris. Over Claxton. Again, the miss by the Heat. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Harris inside, covered by Morris. Good work defensively by Morris. Outside Butler. Pass to Morris. Over Harris. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Butler. That's now 8 points for Markieff Morris.
Well, that's a good job by Butler surveying the floor. He spots an opening and sets the shooter up for success there.
Harris passes to Irving. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got 26.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Now here is Robinson, and it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler rising up over the defense and throwing it down.
Nets trail by 4. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
And during that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear Steve Nash talking to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Morris draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Morris.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 4. Drives to the hoop. He gets that one. Mills has got his first bucket in this one.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
At the line,
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Lee. Nets trail by 4. Here's Mills. To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo. Outside Butler. Back to Adebayo. There's the feed to Robinson. Right side, Butler. Shot clock at 5. Can he keep it going? Bucket is good. Butler's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Butler gives you a little bit of everything, and that includes points from the mid-range.
Durant against Butler. Durant kicks to Mills. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Morris right side. Back to Adebayo. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Irving looking for an opening. Pass to Harris. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Adebayo. Stolen by Robinson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Butler against Harris. Butler kicks to Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 9 assists in the game. Great passer.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Love the mentality there. I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
No good from Lee. Nets trail by 11. Outside Irving. Dishes to Durant. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth. And then jammed down as he goes right over Markieff Morris.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Butler against Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
At the line, Butler.
He hits the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And a change for the Nets. Harden's checked in. And so Butler nails both of them. Nets trail by 11. It's Durant on the wing, covered by Morris. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
That one good for 2. And the Heat lead by 13.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And the shot goes in.
How do you defend him any better than this? I mean, Durant, just an incredible scorer.
Lee passes to Hero. Back to Lee. Feeds it to Morris. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Heat.
2 times this season, turnovers have cost him, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And they will avert a season series sweep. They showed big heart to finally put a winner on the board, but still ending the year with a record of 1-3 against the Nets.
No surprise here, just a big-time performance
for Bam Adebayo.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 4 on the clock. Here's Strus. Can't hit that one. Aldridge with some nice D. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Strus passes to Lee. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. Explosive night for you offensively. You were feeling it out there.
Feeling it and taking rhythm shots. I feel like all shots that I take are going to go in because I'm so used to taking those shots, man. But for my coaches and my teammates, they got the utmost confidence in me shooting whatever shot because they know it's going to be a good one.
It was very good tonight, Mr. Buckets. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.